Welcome back with Front of Stage with Only the Poets. Hello, Tommy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How you doing?
So you have a really committed fan base outside already. I think camping. Is this normal?
Is that camping?
Yeah, there was some
wow.
like this.
I mean, yeah,
blankets.
the fans are incredible. They come to, the support they show us, it's particularly here in Austria, is always amazing. I was saying earlier that the shows here sell out really fast all the time.
Yeah.
So they like to be keen, as we say in the UK, to get a ticket.
So it's not your first time in Austria?
No, this is our third headline show.
Wow, and also you... Well,
oh wait, no, fifth time.
Fifth time, okay.
Did we do Lewis Capaldi in Austria?
So you
Did we do Lewis Capaldi in Austria? We did, yes, fifth time, sorry. Third headline show, yeah.
So you're almost a local in Vienna.
Yeah,
Did you
man.
see anything from the city by now?
Not this time, but last time we had a day off here, and it was it's a beautiful place. Our tour bus broke down today, so we got here 3.5 hours late.
Oh.
So I would have had a little walk around, but yeah, there we go. We were stuck in Italy.
Oh, but that's not too bad for food.
It was 3 a.m. though.
Okay.
So yeah.
So how do you enjoy tour by now?
Yeah, it's good. It's been busy. I mean, we've done it's been really quite a sort of an intense schedule. We've only had 2 days off, so I think we're on show. I want to say show 9. Yeah, yes, 9 in 11 days.
Wow, that's a tough.
It's tough. Yeah, but it's great. We've had a great time. It's been the best tour we've done.
Did you already had a crazy tour story you want to share with us? A funny one?
Do you know what? We're actually really boring now. We behave ourselves because the schedule's so busy that I can't. I have a little beer, but my voice, if I get really drunk, then
So from the tours before, you have a crazy story because I can imagine to be a young band touring can be really fun.
I mean, I've jumped off stage and broken my ankle before. That wasn't that wasn't fun. Yeah, that was in Poland. What else have I done? I have. Once I drank. When we used to do that, when we first started, when we toured it at home, because we didn't go to Europe until 2022. So when we first started doing the UK, we used to get quite drunk before the shows and during. And I remember once I drank a bottle and a half of red wine before the show.
Whoa.
And I was supposed to come in, and I came in 30 seconds late, but but I didn't think I did. So I was singing, and our drummer was we had to basically stop the show. Because that wasn't great. That was great. That's all I can think of off the top of my head. What else? I mean, funny. I mean, we've done so many. I can't think.
Something
just
nice what
drunk.
the fans did.
What have they done? I mean, they make us loads of lovely gifts, crochet.
Yeah.
Crocheting.
Yeah, I'm doing this as well.
They make us, and my mum does it as well. So someone made me a little crochet, and all of us, each a little crochet band member.
Okay, that's crazy.
And I gave it to my mum, and she was like, "This is unbelievable." And then I've just my suitcase is downstairs. I would have brought it up, but it's so impressive.
Okay.
It's like a little doll of me as a crochet man.
That's so crazy. Yeah, we saw a little bit of what they have prepared already. So you have really committed fans.
Yeah, they're
really nice.
They're amazing. They're amazing. They make us feel very, very supported, and it's we've been saying this tour's been so special because we can see kind of how much it is meaning to them as well, coming to the shows and just reacting to particularly the new songs.
Yeah.
It feels like a real excitement for us on stage because it's a new show that we're doing. But yeah, it's been really great.
And is it also for you, because you said before you were drinking a lot before the shows and during, so I can understand it because of that you were nervous as well?
Oh no, just used to getting drunk.
Okay, good. Okay. I was just asking if it's maybe because of having this excitement to go on stage.
I mean,
and
it does make you feel a bit
calming down. Yeah.
But now we do we do something called a Craig David. Do you know what a Craig David is?
No, what's that?
I don't know why it's called a Craig David. It's like a tequila shot and then a pineapple juice shot.
Ooh.
And I don't like tequila, right? But what you do is you have both.
Yeah.
And then you do the tequila, and then as soon as you swallow the tequila, you do the pineapple juice, and then you can't taste the tequila.
Okay,
it cancels it out.
Tequila, but now I will
cancels
try
it out.
this.
It's so sweet. It's something to do with the sweetness of the pineapple juice. You drink it, and then you can't taste the tequila. It's amazing.
Okay.
And we do that before every show.
Okay, that's a good tip for also
It's good fun.
listeners.
Yeah.
So if
Get on the Craig Davids.
we will drink this from now on. So what are you taking with you on tour to feel a little bit more home? Because you said it's like 11 days, 9 shows. It's quite like stressful. What is your thing for calming you down in the tour bus or like having with you? What's
Do you know what? My phone. So bad, isn't it? We're living in the digital age, aren't we now? Like AirPods on a phone. Yeah. Obviously, FaceTime's amazing when you're away. You know what I mean? And WhatsApp video call. So I try and speak to my family every few days. It's just nice to kind of stay a little bit connected to home. But like, I mean, we've done a lot. We've done like 5-week tours before, and that gets quite tough towards the end. Like you do get a bit homesick. This one's kind of just been a bit like, hey, we're having a great time. Like, not really been too homesick. So we've only been away for 11 days, and we leave next week.
Yeah,
just a
so
short little
okay.
run. Yeah, so. But yeah, like I try to do a bit of reading, but I'm not. I need to get better at it.
Yeah,
because apparently it's really good for calmness.
Yeah.
But we watch films like together, like in the like we have like a lounge at the front of the bus. We watched Shark Tale today. You seen Shark Tale?
Shark Tale.
Shark Tale.
Shark Tale.
No, it's probably maybe it's English and American film. It's a good film.
It's like Sharknado, something like that.
It's just is it Pixar? I think it's Pixar or DreamWorks.
Okay.
No, like the people that make like Shrek and that.
Ah.
I think it's that. I might be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But it's a good film.
Okay.
Shark Tale. That one.
Ah, okay, that looks so cute.
It's good. It's really good.
Okay.
Pretty embarrassing. I just told you that though, because it's not a cool film.
No, that's cool. I heard once Bob Dylan always watches comics when he's on tour, so I can understand
Nice.
that. Like,
Nice.
so you're not the only musician who would have this kind of film. Yeah, so you're looking forward. Like, what city is your favorite? Like, what are you looking forward, or what is your favorite by now, except for Vienna? We know Vienna's the best.
I mean, I try not to like. I definitely don't like comparing like the shows because they are all so special. But
Yeah.
I mean, I do. We've just been in Milan and like we had a day off there.
Yeah.
So that was really beautiful to go around and like explore Milan. Vienna is very beautiful though. It is a very, very beautiful place. Like I said before, like we've had a couple of days off here on previous tours. Good day to have a day off in Vienna.
Yeah.
Stunning place. So different from London.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it.
It's calm.
Feels like you're in like a really different place. So yeah, I do love Vienna. I'm not just saying that for the camera.
Yeah, I can understand that. London is always a little bit in a hurry, and here's like
people are very impatient back home.
yeah.
Have you been to London before?
Yeah,
Have you ever
a
got on the
few
tube?
Yes, unfortunately.
Yes, so bad. People are just constantly in a rush. I am one of them though when I'm on the tube, but yeah, I'm not proud of it.
I'm lucky my uncle is a cab driver there, so
Oh, you just go around in the cab. Great.
it's a little bit easier for me.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like packed the whole time. It was stressful.
Not good.
So you released a new song this year. How is your creative process while writing songs, and how do you do it as a band?
So the sort of majority of the time I'll write the very, very basic kind of chords and the melody and the lyrics. So the song is normally like acoustic or just like a very simple guitar rhythm, sometimes even a piano. And then the boys and me will come like sort of put our heads together and figure out exactly how we want it to sound, always with the live show in mind. Because we do so much touring, we always want to make sure that we're like honouring what it would sound like live. So yeah, like we build it up together, and then that's kind of our creative process really, which is it's working well so far. So yeah, won't change it.
And what are you doing when you have like a creative, like when you feel stuck in your creativity?
Oh yeah, I do get writer's block sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I went through a phase of putting a lot of pressure on myself. So when I was going through the phases of being a bit like, we call it writer's block. So it's where you just can't really think of, I get it more with lyrics sometimes. And I just feel like everything I'm writing is like not very good. And I used to be like, get quite like frustrated, but I've learned now that just some days you're gonna have those days.
Yeah.
And then what I do is, if that happens, I just sort of stop and then I'll just come back to it another day.
So you just put it a little bit away and then...
Yeah, because if you try, because if you try and force it, like, especially when you write like I do, very honestly and openly about like how you are feeling or about a scenario that you've been through in the past, and like if it's not really coming to me, I will just want to park that idea. And a lot of the time, if I get stuck, I tend to not go back to it because most of the time it's not very good anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Can understand that. So you about touring, do you prefer festivals or like venues like Today in the Flags?
Oh, do I prefer?
If you don't prefer anything, what you like about festivals and like concerts?
Okay, yeah, I've got an answer for that because they are very different. So,
Yeah.
what I love about festivals is you're going to play in front of a lot of people that don't know who you are. Mm-hmm. That makes us very excited because it's like, we have a chance now to like win people over essentially.
Yeah.
Like, and so we get quite a rush from doing that. Like, you don't really see any familiar faces, and that's always exciting. And also, we grew up going to festivals. Like,
Yes.
we're from like, I'm from Reading, and then 2 of us from Reading, and 2 of the lads are just outside. Mm-hmm. Have you heard of Reading Festival?
No, I never heard of that.
It's a big festival in the UK. So that's kind of why we wanted to be in this band. Mm-hmm. So doing festivals now, I mean, we played some big festivals in Europe and back home, and it's an amazing feeling. But then, you know, headline shows when everyone's sort of singing your lyrics, and the fans are just like, they're crazy. Like, they jump around, they make it an amazing, like, energetic night. So yeah, they're very different, but I love them both for different reasons. Yeah. I don't think one's better than the other. That's a really boring answer. But yeah.
But I can understand it. Yeah. Like, for me, also going to a festival is something I love to do because of like getting to know new bands without being like, being on a concert for them, because you can always move away.
Yeah, literally.
But yeah, it's like a commitment when you go to a concert a little bit more and you want to dance, and I can understand that. Yeah. So for you as a person, what do you prefer, concerts or festivals?
Oh, again, probably festivals, because you can go and see a lot of artists you love in like a day. Yeah. I mean, I went to a lot when I was younger. Mm-hmm. Don't really like camping though.
Yeah, that's camping is the new thing.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely like, if I was to do a festival now, I'd either get a hotel or just go home if it's nearby. Like, if it's Reading, it dawned on me, like, just one day I was like, I don't like camping. Yeah. It's not for me. It's getting really cold. Yeah. Especially when it's cold. And then when it's hot, it's like, it can get too hot. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
And also, you have to, like, when it's getting, like, when there's rain or any storm, it's like annoying.
One year at Reading Festival, it was so rainy that there was like my tent was just filled with water. Yeah. So I got really cold. I had to just go home, and I was like, yeah, this is not great.
We have one festival in Vienna who has always had like a crazy weather situation. And one day it's super rainy, and the next day it's super hot, and they're like crazy to camp there.
So I love festivals except the camping.
Yeah. Can understand that totally. So for you, how is it that, because you mentioned that you have always your phone with you, and it's unfortunately your thing what's calming you down in the bus, but how do you see social media as being a musician? Do you think it's like changed a lot the way of music?
Yeah, I think social media can be I have a bit of a weird relationship with social media, only because I see the good in it. Like, for us, obviously, you use it to like market your band, basically. I mean, it's a huge part of like promotion of music now, but I do think it can be a little bit of a bad place and bad for people's mental health. I try not to be on it too much, because I mean, Twitter's, well, X now, there's been times when I've seen something about like our band, and then it gets to me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and but that's fine. Like, people can have an opinion, but I'm not very good at reading negativity about me, and you can go and find it, obviously, because not everyone's going to like Only the Poets. Yeah. So I try and sort of steer clear of it. So my advice is to people, like, especially young and upcoming musicians, don't compare yourself to what other people are doing, because everyone has their own timeline. You know, like I went through a phase of always, like during COVID, like I was like just so jealous of these people that were like doing mad things on TikTok, and I was like getting really like, oh, like, why can't we get that? And like I learned, like, and like we all discussed, we were like, yeah, it's just, you know, just don't compare yourself. So I think social media is really good for like promotion, and like, and it, you know, it's good for like I mean, I like recipes on it.
Yeah,
you
same,
can. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like now I know how to cook stuff rather than having to read a cookbook, which is great.
Yeah.
But I do think it's healthy to spend time away from it as well.
Yeah, I think it's always how you use it as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
But for bands, I think it's quite good to promote yourself.
Yeah, no, of course, it's a big
But,
tool. Yeah.
Yeah. On the other hand, like what you said with the comparing is like really
Yeah.
bad. You should like focus on your own stuff and finding your way
Yeah,
through this
totally.
whole thing. But thank you so much for everything.
Thank you.
And I hope you have a really nice concert tonight.
Are you watching?
Of course.
Yes. Enjoy the show. Thank you for having
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.